The state of Mississippi is suing the NCAA over its transfer rules. My name is Michael Borky. Glad that you guys are with me. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Hit the notification bell as well so you know when I post a new video or when we go live for our thrice weekly, is that a thing? Our 3 times a week live streams. Appreciate you guys being here, and let's get into this. So this press release came out a little bit earlier today involving, obviously, the Attorney General of the state of Mississippi joining forces in a lawsuit against the NCAA. So here's a bit of the press release. I'm going to kind of read a little bit to you so you understand, what I'm talking about. But yes, I am not kidding. Mississippi, the Attorney General of Mississippi is now suing the NCAA over its transfer rules. Here's some of this release. Attorney General Lynn Fitch last week joined a lawsuit along with 11 state attorneys general in the United States Department of Justice challenging the NCAA's transfer eligibility rule as an illegal restraint on college athletes' ability to sell their name, image, and likeness and control their education. Here's a quote from Mississippi's Attorney General. The NCAA's transfer eligibility rule unfairly targets and punishes college athletes who pursue education and competitive opportunities at a better matched school. Students and their parents should be able to direct their education, and for student athletes, that includes choosing the school that best fits their academic and athletic needs. The NCAA's rule robs students of a significant portion of their college eligibility, hinders the development of their skills, and dramatically impacts their immediate and long-term economic opportunities. End quote. This lawsuit was filed in the U.S. District Court for the Northern District of West Virginia. This is all very wordy, forgive me, but I think this is important. The lawsuit challenges the NCAA's requirement that college athletes who transfer a second time among Division I schools wait 1 year before competing in games. The NCAA began automatically exempting first-time transfers from the regulation in 2021. But has continued to enforce the rule for subsequent transfers and denied waivers inconsistently and often without legitimate reasons. Here's the last thing I'll read to you, then we will react to this. On December 13, 2023, Judge John Preston Bailey issued a temporary restraining order, later extended to a preliminary injunction prohibiting the NCAA from enforcing that rule, allowing college athletes to compete without fear of retaliation from the association. It will run through at least the spring of 23 and 24, ensuring that winter and spring athletes can complete their seasons, free from the rule's restrictions. A trial date for the case has yet to be scheduled. Again, there's 11 states involved in this as well. And again, forgive me for reading, but all of that was very important. So you're probably thinking, what are they suing over? The transfer rules, everybody can transfer freely now. That last paragraph was important. It's just a temporary thing until this can go to trial and work itself out there. This is the state of Mississippi, along with others, trying to make what is currently the rule permanently the rule. So that's what this is doing. They're trying to make what is the current situation permanent and irreversible. So what does this mean exactly, aside from the obvious question that at least I have anyway, which is this, the most important thing that they're doing? But this is what they're choosing to do. So since they're doing it, here's what it means. It means essentially don't expect any reining in of the transfer portal anytime soon. We've been talking about this a lot lately. But this, especially coming from the state in which I reside, in which our radio show is in, and most of you guys watching this are from, because it's our Attorney General doing this, it brings yet another example among many examples that shows you that if you're expecting a reining in of the transfer portal, you're not going to get it anytime soon, if not ever. I say many, many times, and I'll say it again for you here in case you're new and you haven't heard this. American courts, American lawmakers, American attorneys general absolutely hate with a burning passion the NCAA's model. They do not like. Frankly, it's unconstitutional if you really want to dive deep into why they hate the NCAA's model so much. Restricting people enforcing a non-compete for a non-employee is non-negotiable for judges and attorneys general and people like them. The NCAA's model of restricting students, which is what they are, will lose every time. And so here's another example. There is nothing restrictive that the NCAA can do that will not be challenged. And when they get challenged, they are likely going to lose. We've seen it time and time again, and now you've got almost a dozen states joining forces to sue the NCAA to make sure that they cannot restrict athlete movement, unless, of course, they make the athletes employees. So the state of Mississippi now getting involved in making sure the NCAA is completely powerless. We'll see where this goes. I can tell you where this is going to go, though. The NCAA's going to lose. They do a lot of that lately. Thank you so much again for tuning in. Live stream Tuesday night. We'll see you guys then, 8 o'clock. In the meantime, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you then.